In this lecture, I'm going to show you again a real-time application I have developed on code.org using the basic features of Applab. So it's a real-time application with which a family can put a check on their expenditures, on their monthly expenditures, or you can say on their yearly expenditures. Now, this app can be used by more than two people at the same time. Fine. If there are 10 members in your family, they guys can also use it. If there are 20 members in your family, they can also use it in the same time. And every other member of the family is going to see the changes made by a particular member on his or her respective dashboard. Fine, the changes are going to get visible to every member in real time. Now, how a member can register his profile on this platform, that's what I would like to show you first. So we need to assume that there are four members in a family, okay, and they are using these four different devices. Fine. Now on this first device, I am going to create the profile of the father. So for doing that, we need to upload a pic. Let's hit this photo select button and do the needful. So I am going to select a pic from my desktop. This is the one which I am selecting for now. And here I'm going to write down Gaurav Jain. I'm going to write down over here I am the father, and here I am going to hit this register button.
Thanks, dear Gaurav Jain.
So this is a beautiful screen I am going to get redirected on. Now when I will hit this drop down, I will be able to see the father's name getting reflected over here. Let's select this and hit this direction sign. So the
Your
pic is
dashboard
also
is
there.
ready. You may use it.
So the pic is also there and the father's name is also getting reflected over here. As you can see, by default 10,000 is visible to us over here. So it's the saving which is going to get deducted automatically from whatever budget the father is going to set in his using the admins panel. Fine, I will show it to you in the later part. So let's now come on this panel and register the profile of the mother. So it is wife. Let's hit this register button.
Thanks, dear Neela Jain.
Okay, so as when we'll hit this drop down, we will get to see the names of both the persons who have registered their profiles on this platform. So Neelu Jain will be automatically intimated, that Gaurav is done with creating his profile. So let's hit this Neelu Jain, and then we are going to come on this button, and let's hit this button, and
Your
as you can
dashboard
see,
is ready.
Neelu
You
Jain's
may use
profile is
it.
visible to us over here, right? Let's now come on this panel and register the daughter's profile. Let's hit this register button.
Thanks, dear Nivi Jain.
Nevi Jain, and so the
Your
profile.
dashboard is ready. You may use it.
So the profile of the daughter is also ready. Let's now come on this fourth browser and create the profile of the son.
Thanks, dear Daksh Jain.
Okay, so Daksh's name is also visible to us over here. Let's hit this button.
Your dashboard is ready.
Okay, so
You
all
may use
the
it.
dashboards are ready. The dashboards of all the four members are ready. Now it's the time for the father to set the monthly budget. So for that, what he has to do, he need to hit this button. Again, he need to hit this button, and when he will hit this image over here, he's going to come
Hi,
across this.
Father. How are you? Kindly set the total budget here.
So this is the admins panel which the father can make use of for setting the total budget. Let's set the total budget equal to 1 lakh. Fine. Let's set this income.
You successfully entered your income. Rupees 10,000 we have transferred to your savings.
Okay, so rupees 10,000 have been transferred to the savings account. Now, how can the father log in into his dashboard again? So, what for that he need to hit this already registered thing. Then he need to select his name over here from this drop down, and then he can hit this
Your dashboard
button.
is ready. You
So
may use it.
dashboard of father is ready. Now he can use it, and as you can see over here, the dashboard on his dashboard 90,000 is getting reflected because 10,000 have been transferred to the savings account of the family. Fine. So this is how uh, things are going to happen. Fine. Now let's come on this mother's panel. If suppose she has purchased something, let's say she has purchased a necklace of rupees 50,000. Okay, if she has purchased a necklace of rupees 50,000, now what she has to do, she has to write down the name of the item over here, and then she has to write down the price of that item which she has purchased over here. Let's hit this button and see what is going to happen.
Updated the item and its price successfully. Hi, Jane purchased necklace worth notified 50,000.
As you can see, 50,000 have got deducted from their monthly total. Okay, and the other members have been notified, have got a notification on their respective dashboard about the purchase. So Neelu Jan has purchased something of 50,000 rupees. Father has also got the notification of the same. Son has also received the notification, as well as this daughter has also received the notification of the same. Now, how can they eliminate these three components from their respective dashboard? They just have to hit this beautiful image. That's how they can hide all the three elements. Fine. Now let's come on this Sun's panel, Daksh's panel. Suppose Daksh purchased a pair of shoes, so he can write down shoes over here, and here he can mention the price in which he has purchased the shoes. So let's say he purchased them in rupees 2,000. Let's hit this button.
Updated the item and its price successfully. Hi, Jane purchased others will be notified 10,000.
Okay, so the other members have been notified about the same. Let's hit this, eliminate these components from all the three dashboards. Now let's come on this father's panel. Let's write down and the name of an item over here. Watch. Suppose father has purchased a watch for him, and its cost is, let's say, rupees 30,000. Fine. Let's hit this button and see what is going to happen.
Updated the item and its price successfully. Hi, Jane purchased watch worth rupees 30,000.
Okay, so as you can see, the other members have received a notification of the purchase done by the father. So how they can eliminate this now? They can do it like this. Okay, now let's come on this Nevi's panel and write down a name of an item over here. Okay, let's hit this button and suppose the books are, let's hit this button and see what is going to happen.
Updated the item and its price successfully. Hi, Jane purchased others will be notified 4,000.
Okay, now the monthly budget has got reduced to 4,000. Earlier it was 90,000, now it is 4,000. So if it is a low balance which they guys are left with, what is going to happen if now will anyone purchase something for himself? Let's check it out. So for that we need to write down an item of his using Gaurav's panel. Let's say he has purchased some clothes of rupees 2,000. Okay, let's hit this button and see what is going to happen.
Updated the item and its price successfully. Others will be notified soon. Hi, Jane purchased clothes for rupees 2,000.
So in this way, they all will be notified that their budget is somewhat low. in this way, they all will get a notification that their budget is somewhat low. Okay, let's eliminate all these alarms from here, from their respective dashboards. And okay, now at the end of the month, if they would like to check out the expenditures the guys have made, how can they do that? So for doing that, they just have to hit this beautiful my store image. They are going to get redirected on this beautiful page where they'll be able to see the total expenditure they have made in the form of a graph. Okay, fine. Now if suppose they want to change the chart type, they guys can select the chart type from here. Let's say they want to see it in the bar form and they want to see in red color everything. So that's how they can do it.
View of the expenditure chart successfully updated.
Okay, so the expenditure chart has got successfully updated. Suppose you want to see it in line chart form and purple is the color they would like to see
View of
the
the
chart in.
expenditure chart successfully updated.
So as you can see, the expenditure chart is visible to us over here. And here also, if you'll bring your cursor over any bar, you will be able to see the item and the person who has purchased that item. Right. Let's now come on this panel and check out this scatter chart. Let's select black from this color panel.
View of the expenditure chart successfully updated.
It looks somewhat like this. And let's now come on this panel and check out the bar chart, let's say in green color, if you want to see it.
View of the expenditure chart successfully updated.
So, that's how the members can
View of
check
the
out
expenditure chart successfully
the
updated.
expenditure chart anytime. Fine. Now, if suppose a father want to reset the app, okay, for the next month, if they again would like to use this app, so what they can do, the father is required
You are
to
back on your dashboard.
go back on that admins panel.
You are back on your dashboard.
So for doing that, he need to hit this button, and now let's hit this button and hit this
Hi,
image.
father. How are you? Kindly set the total budget here.
So now the father is back on his admins panel, and as you can see, there are three tables which are present on this browser at present. So in this, all the members and their profiles information is there, and then in this income chart, this budget which the father just set is there, and then in this items, the name of all the items and the price of every item we have stored. Fine. Now let's see what is going to happen when the father will reset the app. So for resetting the app, father has to hit this button.
You successfully resetted the app. Admin resetted the app. Admin resetted the app. Admin resetted the app. You are back on your dashboard. You are back on your dashboard.
And the others will be notified about the same, that the admin has successfully resetted the app. Now let's check out what is there in this items table. So as you can see, there is nothing in this items table. All the items have got deleted, and if you'll come on this income table, you can see there is nothing in this income table also. Now the father can again set the monthly budget. So if he want to set this as a monthly budget, then he need to hit this income button.
You successfully entered your income. Rupees 10,000 we have transferred to your savings.
And as you can see, this total monthly budget is again updated on all the dashboards. And if you will check this father's
Your dashboard is
also,
ready.
here you'll
You
be
may
able to
use it.
see the updated budget. Here also you'll be able to see the updated budget. That's how this app works. Okay, now let me show you the code which I have made use of for developing this beautiful app on code.org using the basic features of Applab in the Applab. This is the first screen the user is going to come across when he will first open this app on his or her respective device. Now he need to select the profile pic using this photo select button, and here he need to write down his name, and here he need to write down the relationship he share with the head of the family. When he will hit this register button, automatically what is the code which is going to get executed? Let me show you that. So the idea of this button is submit, right? So the code which we have mentioned inside the on event block, we have defined for this submit button. This is the code which is going to get executed, and automatically the user is going to get redirected on this screen 5. Fine, where in real time he'll be able to see the IDs, the names of all the people who have registered themselves on this platform. Okay, now he need to select his own ID from this drop down, and then he need to hit this image button. So the idea of this image button is right. Let me show you the code which I've defined for this image button. This is a code which is going to get executed. So the records are going to get pulled up from this table named members, and the dashboard of the user is going to sit with the help of those pulled records, and he will be able to see the profile pic which he has uploaded while creating his profile over here, and his name getting reflected over here. Fine. Now let's come on the top, and here I am going to show you the code I have made use of for this admin's panel. Now there is a button with ID set. So this is the code which is going to get executed automatically when the user will hit this set button. Okay, so a table with ID income is going to get created on the data browser connected to the app, and this is the code which is going to get executed automatically once the admin is done with setting the income. Okay, so the income will be visible to all the other users on this in this component. Fine. So whatever income, whatever budget the admin is going to set, automatically 10,000 will be transferred to the savings account over here, and the remaining is going to get reflected in this input text component. Fine, let's now check out the code for the remaining components I've defined for this in this workspace. Now this is the code which I've defined for this drop down 2 which you are seeing over here on this screen 5. Fine, so in real time everything is going to get pulled up from this members table, and all the IDs, all the names of all the members are going to get visible to every user on his dashboard over here in this drop down. Fine, and when the user will hit this right button, this is a code which is going to get executed. I've already told you about this code, right? Okay, now let's come on the code which I have defined for this image 7. So this is a code when the user will hit this button is going to get executed. Fine, so a table with name items is going to get created, and in that everything, the name of the user, the price, the item which he has purchased, everything is going to get updated. And in real time this code is going to get executed, and all the other members are going to get notified about the purchase that member has made. Okay, so this is a code which I have made use of for intimating the other members about the purchase that has been made by one of them. Okay, and finally this is a code which is going to notify the others about the low balance. Fine, and then this is a code which I've defined for image 11. So this is image 11. When the user will hit this image, all the three components are going to go disappear from his respective panel, and if you want to check out the chart of the expenditure of the total, that expenditure chart I just showed you in the beginning. So he can hit this image 5 button, and this is a code which is going to get executed. So this is the screen he's going to come across. Now here there is a button with ID show. So when he will hit this show button, this is the code which is going to get executed, with which he can update or modify the view of this expenditures chart. Fine. And finally, when he will hit this chart 1 button, he is going to get redirected on this screen 3. And when he will hit this image 8 button, where is that image 8? This is image 8. Is going to get redirected on this screen 5. So basically, I've made use of these image buttons for connecting all the 3 screens, so that the user can go back and forth. Fine. Move on the previous screens and then again on the next screens. Let's now come on the code which I have made use of for giving the rights to this admin for resetting the apps. This is a code which is going to get executed when the admin will hit this reset button. All the items which are there in the table named items and income are going to get deleted. Fine. And then the admin can again enter a new budget over here. Fine. And then this is a code which is going to get executed when the user will hit this chart 1 component. So he's going to come back on his dashboard. That's how I have developed this beautiful app. Hope you guys enjoyed this lecture a lot. Do like and subscribe to the channel, and also do share the videos in your group so that more and more students can come and join my channel and learn to code free of cost. Thank you very much for watching this lecture. God bless you all and have a great day.